Hi, babies. Hope everything's going well for y'all. Let's get into it. Some of y'all got questions, so that's why I'm pulling out this deck. Is this really my burden to carry, or should I lay it to rest? Some of y'all have been carrying... Some of y'all have been carrying things that don't belong to you. You've been carrying and worrying about stuff that is not your concern. You've been carrying other people's crosses. Ooh. They put it on you. They put their responsibility on you. Whether this is your parents put their responsibilities on you, your significant other, you can no longer carry the load. As a people, we do that often. We take on things that are not ours to take from people. We take on the burden of taking care of someone's health. We take on the burden to make sure their mental state is good, that they're happy. We got to stop being martyrs. Because who's coming to save us? We so bogged down on stuff that doesn't belong to us, we can't even focus on the stuff that is ours. We taking on other people's demons. We need to stop. We can't fight more than they fight for their own self. You can't worry about what your parents are going to think or how are they going to survive. How are you going to survive, darling? What do you need to do for your mental, for your physical health, for your emotional health? Huh? So some of y'all are burdened with those questions. But you're too bogged down. You have too many responsibilities. But some of y'all, you need to delegate as well. When was the last time you truly had fun? When was the last time you enjoyed the moment? Allowed yourself to have fun? This is heavy. This is deep already. Also, some of y'all are trying to solve all problems all at the same time. It's time to chunk it. I forget what book I read that out of. But it's time to chunk things. Put things in perspective. What's urgent? What's important? But not urgent. What has no urgency and not important. It's like a 4 square box. What book was that? I don't want to say Dale Carnegie. I read it though, child. I just don't know who wrote it. I can't think of it right now. Leave a comment if you do know what book I'm talking about or who said that with that chunking thing. What dreams did you put aside and why? Some of y'all carrying stuff and have responsibilities of stuff, took on responsibilities. Some of y'all have a problem of not being able to say no. No is a complete sentence. No, I cannot put that on my plate. Some of y'all willingly are adding burdens. You got to give people back their responsibilities, their burdens. Whether it's a family member, some of y'all, your siblings is draining you. You got to worry about their house and your house. Who got time for that in this economy? What? I got to worry about your rent, your mortgage. What? Your husband's not going to work, so you want me to pay? Y'all got to figure it out. What about my kids? What about your kids? Some of y'all got to figure some things out. Because you're taking on stuff that you're forgetting about your own dreams, your own wishes, your own desires, your own needs. Why'd you put dreams aside? Because someone said that's not a good idea? I'm in somebody's kitchen. Some of y'all got to figure some stuff out right now. You really got to figure some stuff out. What's this? At the bottom of the deck, the loner, isolation and introspection. Think of this as the hermit card. And the Rider-Waite deck. 9. Ooh, we end the year 9. It's time to tie up loose ends. It's time to put some things to rest. 9 is the number of endings. It's time to end some shit. It's time to go in a different direction, collective. Whoever this is for. I don't know if I said this, but comment. This is the end for me. I am no longer carrying burdens that are not mine. Responsibilities. Taking on responsibilities that are not mine. Somebody got to say that. It's time to realize what is really my problem. Y'all cleaning up somebody else's mess. Why they kick their feet up? Absolutely not. Enough of that. We not martyrs around here. What is this? Mother of Water, emotional self-care. You have to tear down the old with this, the deviant. Whoever the deviant is in your life, they're destroying you. Or you're allowing them to destroy you. Or this flip side, everything has to come down so that it can be rebuilt. Everything you thought you knew, everything you thought, the more you start relearning and deconstructing, and the word is not unconditioned, but when you start deconstructing your patterns and your thought process, and you start looking at everything, all the icky, darky stuff, it begins to bring down this tower. This started maybe in last year. The old way of doing things just aren't working. Collectively and in your own personal life. And it has to come down. It has to. With this Mother of Water, emotional self-care. Right now, it's time to take care of you and your mental and emotional health. And by doing that, it requires you to say no. By doing that, it requires you to create boundaries and stand on said boundaries. It's time to get yourself together internally so that you can be able to see clearly in the midst of the destruction, the chaos, the storm. Because some of y'all, you're carrying on burdens and it seems like there's a lot of chaos. You're taking on other people's chaos. And you're uncomfortable because, number one, it ain't your damn chaos. But you're a part of it. You're in it. Some of y'all feel like y'all pulled in 20 different directions. And you really only need to be pulled in 5 or 7. You can't get anything done because you're trying to block someone else's tower, but things are crumbling in your life because you're trying to take care of somebody else in their life, and they're not being a willing participant. You know those people who are constantly chaotic, constantly destructive, constantly can't get right. They constantly need a fire put out. That is exhausting to watch, not let alone be a part of. So you're helping them clean up this one mess, and then God damn it, they turn around and do another thing. And they stressing you out, and you more stressed about their problems than they are about their own damn problems. Sometimes you got to step back and just put your hands up and say, I give up, I surrender. With this Mother of Water, Queen of Cups energy. That's where some of y'all are at. Let me get anything else for y'all before this phone cut off. Courtship. I think I grabbed the wrong deck because this don't make sense. Courtship. I don't even know. Journey, though. It's new beginnings. This tower has to come down so you can begin again with this 10, which equals 1. New beginnings. I don't know what that courtship is. I have no idea. Look, I don't know everything, y'all, so if y'all could figure out what that courtship in reverse means in regards to everything I'm speaking on, because I don't know. Oh, a relationship could be over once you start saying no, once you start backing off, or once you start reclaiming your time. A relationship could be over. It's the end of a connection or relationship, whether it's romantically or not. It could be a friend, family member, significant other, whatever. Job situation. That's all I got for that. If y'all could see something else, then let me know. It's done being trapped. You feel like you're trapped. It's time to get out of this. And by doing that, it's time to get your mind right and your heart right. And detangle yourself from this. And if some of y'all are involved with the tower is there to let you know that things are off, that you are carrying too much. You're taking on too many responsibilities. You're letting people drain you. You can't get to your dreams and what you want in your heart. You get what I'm saying? Final message. You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. Ain't she holding on to her heart? Stop ignoring